A little white church by the walnut tree held open doors to the field and bees. Dusty hymns through the window screen, soft as rain on a roof of green. The road from home ran past the mill, over the creek and up the hill. Somewhere beyond that bend of pine, Wanda waited with a hand in mine. No voice came down from the morning blue, no sign in the grass, no simple truth. Only the wind in the orchard rose, telling the heart what it almost knows. Carry me far from the door where the wild grapes climb and the swallows soar. Home is the ground that lets me go. Faith is a seed I may never know. Still, there's a light on the cedar plain, calling me out, calling my name. Suitcase left by the kitchen chair, sun on the floor, dust in the air. Father's old Bible, thin and worn, lay by the bread and the yellow corn. The fields leaned close as the day grew wide, like they had questions tucked inside. Every cloud was a sail undone, drifting away from the place I'm from. No voice came down from the morning blue, no sign in the grass, no simple truth. Only the wind in the orchard rose, telling the heart what it almost knows. Carry me far from the door where the wild grapes climb and the swallows soar. Home is the ground that lets me go. Faith is a seed I may never know. Still, there's a light on the cedar plain, calling me out, calling my name. Part of the prayer, a step on the road, a breath in the air. Maybe the answer is not to stay, but to bless the house and walk away. Hey, 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 hey. Carry me far from the door where the wild grapes climb and the swallows soar. Home is the ground that lets me go. Faith is a seed I may never know. The back door clicked in the morning light, the sparrow shook the porch roof dry. The garden beds were dark with rain, and the road called soft beyond the lane. Mama's jar on the windowsill caught the sun from the eastern hill. Dust rose up where the tires turned like a little prayer I had not learned. The farther I went, the more I found home in the smell of the open ground. Every field had a question wide, every creek had a quiet side. Take me down by the sycamore bend, where the long road starts and the old roads end. Let the white sky tell me what it means to carry my roots through fields of green. Home is not only a house of pine, It's a small warm lamp in a searching night. The mailbox leaned by the Barley gate, with peeling paint and a crooked name. Blackbirds flew from the telephone wire into the blue like scattered fire. By noon the hills were a rolling sea, with shadows moving under me. No answers stood in the waving grass, but the wind knew how to let things pass. The farther I went, the more I found home in the smell of the open ground. Every field had a question, wide every creek had a quiet side. Take me down by the sycamore bend, where the long road starts and the old road's end. Let the white sky tell me what it means to carry my roots through fields of green. Home is not only a house of pine, it's a small warm lamp in a searching mind. Maybe the road is a room made wide for all the things we keep inside. Maybe the heart must leave one place to see its own familiar face. Take me down by the sycamore bend, where the long road starts and the old road's end. Let the white sky tell me what it means to carry my roots through fields of green.
Beyond the mill where the gravel thins, a footpath climbs through the switchgrass rows. The evening leans on its copper pins, and the creek talks slow where the red clay shows. A canvas pack and a cedar stick, a matchbook tucked in a coffee can. The hills breathe out through the cricket click, like they knew the weight of a leaving man. Back home the porch had a sagging rail, and a screen door snapped like a tired snare. My father's boots by a rusty pail, my mother's songs in the kitchen air. Now every mile has a half-known sound, a dogwood shade or a barn gone gray. Some old part of me still walks that ground, while the rest keeps taking the longer way. Under the pines with the fire burned small, a Dow came close and sat by the flame. The dark had room enough for it all, so I let it speak, and I spoke the same. Take me down where the long grass bends, where the road runs soft through the fields of rain, where a small prayer starts and a silence ends. In the dust, in the smoke, in the nameless grain. Maybe faith is a hand on stone, feeling less lost, though still unknown. No bright sign nailed to the sycamore bark, no clear voice rolling over the ride, just fireflies sewing holes in the dark, and a trail going on under open skies. Take me down where the long grass bends, where the road runs soft through the fields of rain. Maybe faith is a hand on stone,
The footpath in by the alder trees, a brown rain called through the honeybees. No one spoke on the ridge that day, but the stones kept pointing another way. The grass leaned low in the afternoon, under a wide and wordless moon. A question moved where the creek ran clear, small as a fish, but always near. The farther field had a softer sound, like something lost might still be found. Wind in the thistle, light on the stream, made room for a half-lit dream. Show me the way, quiet hill, past the gate where the air stands still. Let the old earth answer slow in the tongue that roots all know. Alone out here, but not alone, with a dark green world and a heart of stone. The lantern burned by the river bend, a little flame with no need to defend. Moths came close, then drifted away, like passing thoughts I could not hide. The night held still on the cedar floor, one star, then one star more. Nothing open, nothing shown, but the silence felt like a road back home. The farther field had a softer sound, like something lost might still be found. Wind in the light on the stream, made room for a half-lit dream. Show me the way, quiet, past the gate where the air stands still. Let the old earth answer slow in the tongue that roots all know. Alone out here, but not alone, with a dark green world and a heart of stone. Maybe the answer is made of clay, pressed in the palm of an ordinary day. Maybe the soul learns where to go by standing quiet and listening low. Show me the way, quiet hill, past the gate where the air stands still. Let the old earth answer slow. Alone out here, but not alone.
Gravel slept under a pale blue sky. Fence post leaned as the truck rolled by. No radio on, no voice in the cab, just a soft old road and the breath it had. A crow crossed over the empty fields. The morning opened slow and still. Far off hills held a quiet line, like they had all the room for time. By noon the town was a sign behind. Dust on the glass, peace on my mind. Every mile grew light and clear. The less I spoke, the more I could hear. Let me go where the low roads bend, where the grass grows wild at the river's end. Let the white sky settle me down like a hand on the shoulder of this small town. No need to run, no need to stay, Just move like light across the haze. The roadside oaks made a tunnel of green. Shade fell soft through the open screen. A creek kept time with a stone bright song, and carried the quiet all day long. Evening came with the cattle bells. Smoke rose thin from the far off wells. The road lay out like a ribbon of grain, gentle and plain after miles of rain. By noon the town was a sign behind. Dust on the glass, peace on my mind. Every mile grew light and clear. The less I spoke, the more I could hear. Let me go where the low roads bend, where the grass grows wild at the river's end. Let the white sky settle me down like a hand on the shoulder of this small town. No need to run, no need to stay. Just move like light across the haze. Some quiet comes from standing still. Some quiet follows over the hill. A wheel can turn, a heart can rest, with open land against its chest. Let me go where the low roads bend, where the grass grows wild at the river's end. Let the white sky settle me down. No need to run, no need to stay.
The blue gate leaned by the meadow path, with morning light on the broken latch. A kettle steamed in the kitchen glow, while the white fields whispered go. Shoes by the door, bag on the floor. A robin sang near the old back porch. The house breathed soft through the window screen, like a heart caught somewhere in between. The wind moved slow through the barley rows. One part stayed and one part rose. Peace sat down in the shade of a tree, restless as a wing inside of me. Take me gently, open land, past the fence and the apple stand. Let the road be kind, let the sky be wide. Let the quiet walk by my side. Home is a fire that warms the stone, even when the feet move on. The garden bent with the weight of rain, mud on the steps, sun on the grain. The cup left clean by the kitchen chair held all the words still hanging there. Hills rolled out like a folded sheet, soft green waves and a tired feet. Every bird in the maple crown sounded like leaving, sounded like found. The wind moved slow through the barley rows. One part stayed and one part rose. Peace sat down in the shade of a tree, restless as a wing inside of me. Take me gently, open land, past the fence and the apple stand. Let the road be kind, let the sky be wide. Let the quiet walk by my side. Home is a fire that warms the stone, even when the feet move on. Maybe the heart heart is a little flame, carried far but burning the same. Maybe the door and the distant hill both have a way of loving still. Take me gently, open land, past the fence and the apple stand. Let the road be kind, let the sky be wide, let the quiet walk by my side. The trail ran brown by the summer cries, past milkweed, dust and stone. A hawk drew rings in the widening skies while the road walked on alone. My pack still smelled of cedar smoke from a fire burned down to red. The fields leaned in but never spoke, just held what went unsaid. Back home there's a ditch by the county line where we hid our rusted cans. A sycamore leaned like it knew the time, with creek mud on its hands. The porch boards bowed when the daylight fell in gold across the floor. Now grass grows high by the empty well, no one runs there anymore. Out past the road where the fences fade, the silence takes its turn. Some prayers are only the tracks we made, and the dust we let return. Let me move slow where the far hills bend, where the firelight thins in the air. Every mile feels less like an end, more like a question there. If the ground still knows where the lost years went, let it breathe them back as prayer. Smoke climbed loose through the oak leaves high, then broke where the branches crossed. Maybe growing up is learning why nothing found stays lost. Let me move slow where the far hills bend, where the firelight thins in the air. If the ground still knows where the lost years went, let it breathe them back as prayer.
Pond held fire from the sinking sun. A dragonfly skimmed and came undone. Grass leaned close to the quiet shore, like it knew what my heart was for. Restless feet in the clover deep kept waking dust that wanted sleep. The willow bowed with a patient grace and showed the wind my hidden face. The field went gold, then gray, then blue. Each little change felt almost true. A stone in the palm, a bird in flight. One part still, one part taking light. Settle me down. Evening rain wash the road from my window pane. Let the wild wind have its say. Let the soft earth teach me how to stay. Peace is a creek beneath the ground, restless but making a gentle sound. Lantern glowed by the garden row where beans climbed high and the moss flew low. No heavy words, no need to speak, just warm dirt under tired feet. A far dog barked in the valley still. Stars came out over every hill. The sky looked wide but not unkind, like room enough for a changing mind. The field went gold, then gray, then blue. Each little change felt almost true. A stone in the palm, a bird in flight. One part still, one part taking light. Settle me down. Evening rain wash the road from my window pane. Let the wild wind have its say. Let the soft earth teach me how to stay. Peace is a creek beneath the ground, restless but making a gentle sound. is a weather vane turning soft in the open plain. Maybe the soul learns where to be by moving like wind through a steady tree. Settle me down, evening rain, wash the road from my window pane. Let the wild one have its say, let the soft earth teach me how to stay.
The highway hung by the willow bend, pale sun sank where the county ends. One empty seat, one paper map, folded wrong across my lap. Rain on the glass made rivers run, past broken barns and fields of sun. Every mile kept changing shape, like a heart learning how to wake. The cottonwoods away from the shoulder line, soft as hands I left behind. No loud goodbye, no thunder sound, just gravel lifting from the ground. Carry me slow, road of rain, past the places I know my name. Let the hills roll soft and wide, let the herd move with the evening tide. What I lost, what I can't keep, falls like leaves where the ditches sleep. Motel sign blinked blue and low, beside a field where wildflowers grow. The clerk said nothing, the screen door sighed. The moon came up on the other side. The morning found the river playing, go with light and warm with rain. Something small in the chest let go, like a stone drop with the clear stream's flow. The cottonwoods away from the shoulder line, soft as hands I left behind. No loud goodbye, no thunder sound, just gravel lifting from the ground. Carry me slow, load of rain, past the places I know my name. Let the hills roll soft and white, let the herd move with the evening tide. What I lost, what I can't keep, falls like leaves where the ditches sleep. Past the dark and the roadside green, maybe loss is a low plain song, teaching the wheels to carry on. Carry me slow, road of rain, past the places that know my name. Let the hills roll soft and wide, let the herd move with the evening tide.
Trail bent south where the brown grass shone and the locusts stitched the day. My boots kept time on a bed of stone while the ridge went blue and gray. A cedar fire made the shadows lean and smoke climbed thin and slow. In all that room I could hear between the things I used to know.
Carved little moons embarked by the pasture's leaning gate. We hid our coins beans in a coffee jar and swore we'd come back late. Now the house sits low where the vines have grown, and the porch light's long since gone, but the road keeps dust from the years I've known, like a song without a song.
Out past the fields where the fence posts end, the sky has room to breathe. Every doubt comes walking like a friend, with birds around its knees. Ooh. Leave a little light by the cedar flame, let the white hills take my sound. If heaven speaks, it won't need my name. It will rise from under the ground. All I carried here feels less like shame when the dark fields gather round. Fire goes low, but the coals still glow like words too small to say. Maybe faith is the road back home that gets farther every day. Leave a little light by the cedar flame, let the white hills take my sound. If heaven speaks, it won't need my name. It will rise from under the ground.
Morning rose on the blackberry vine, soft gold thread through the fence line. The creek ran young over shining stone and widened out in a lower tone. Hands that once held nothing but light now carry work from morning to night. The elm tree bends but does not break. It knows what time can give and take. Every leaf has a letting go. Every seed has a place to grow. The sky keeps turning slow and blue, like a heart becoming something new. Oh, let the river teach me how to lose the old and live here now. Let the fields grow high around all the years that turned me around. And still the sun comes through the grain, warm on every name I've changed. Evening fell on the cattle trail. A red wind called from the rusted rail. Shadows stretched across the hay, like old dreams walking away. The moon came up with a quiet face, over the barn and the empty space. Not everything stays small and green. Some things bloom where they've never been. Every leaf has a letting go. Every seed has a place to grow. The sky keeps turning slow and blue, like a heart becoming something new. Oh, let the river teach me how to lose the old and live here now. Let the fields grow high around all the years that turn me round. Still the sun comes through the grain, warm on every name I've changed. The hill keeps all its stones inside. The oak keeps reaching toward the wide. And nothing has to be the same, and nothing grows without a change. Oh, let the river teach me how to lose the old and live here now. Let the fields grow high around all the years that turned me round.
The orchard leaned in the ember light, a fallen nest by the fence line. The crows flew west in a broken chain, over the grass still wet with rain. Old hymns rose from the chapel stones, then drifted off through the weeds alone. Somewhere the bells forgot their sound, the flowers kept coming from the ground. The pear tree lost a heavy limb, still little green leaves shone out from it. Nothing was whole, nothing was clear, but wonder stood quietly near. Hold me close doubt how to bend and yield when the old world falls apart. Let a small seed start in my heart.
The road went soft where the pine trees leaned. A brown hawk turned over miles of green. Gravel sang under the borrowed tires, low as a hymn from a roadside wire. Coffee cooled in a paper cup. Sun came down and the dust rose up. Every hill had a question to keep. Every field held its breath in sleep. By the river bend, the map ran thin. No town ahead, no place I'd been. Only the sound of water and stone, talking slow in a language known. Lead me down where the wild grass grows, past the signs and the names I know. Maybe meaning is not a door, maybe it's walking and wanting more. With the sky laid wide and the day half gone, let the road keep carrying me on. A campfire blinked by the cottonwood shade. Smoke curled up like a thought half made. Coyotes called from the far off rise. Small rough songs in a big dark sky. Hands on the wheel in the morning light. The yellow lines running clear and bright. Something inside grew quiet and plain, like dry ground drinking the first warm rain. By the river bend, the map ran thin. No town ahead, no place I'd been. Only the sound of water and stone, talking slow in a language known. Lead me down where the wild grass grows, past the signs and the names I know. Maybe meaning is not a door, maybe it's walking and wanting more. With the sky laid wide and the day half gone, let the road keep carrying me on. Some answers pass like birds through the trees, too quick to catch but close enough to see. Some questions stay like roots in clay, holding the heart in a gentle way. Lead me down where the wild grass grows, past the signs and the names I know. Maybe meaning is not a door, maybe it's walking and wanting more.
The chapel road was wet with rain. Young feet walked it without shame. Sunday bells and muddy shoes, a pocket full of borrowed truths. The past just shone in the morning sun. Blackbirds rose, then came undone. Questions grew where the clover grew, small and green and almost true. Years went by like river sand, slipping soft from an open hand. Still the hills looked up at night, holding every little doubt to light. Let me grow like the cedar grows, slow in the wind that no one knows. Let my wonder stay, let my fear move on, like mist from the field at dawn. What was certain, let it bend. What is broken, let it mend. A worn out book on the windowsill, pages thin and breathing still. The same old words, the same blue sky, but a different heart behind my eyes. Evening leaned on the orchard gate, the moon came early, low and late. No answer rang from the stars above, only quiet wide enough. Ooh, oh, 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 oh. Years went by like river sand, slipping soft from an open hand. Still the hills looked up at night, holding every little doubt to light. Let me grow like a cedar grows, slow in the wind that no one knows. Let my wonder stay, let my fear move on, like mist from the field at dawn. What was certain, let it bend. What is broken, let it mend. Oh, doubt is the open room where a small seed learns to bloom. Let me grow like the cedar grows, slow in the wind that no one knows. Let my wonder stay, let my fear move on, like mist from the field at dawn.
The mill pond held the morning plain, with one slow cloud and a silver rain. Tall grass bowed by the cedar rail, soft as breath in a paper sail. Years went by in the orchard shade, green fruit rose where the blossoms faded. Child who ran through the rose at noon walks quiet now by the pale half moon. Nothing calls from the empty lane but a morning dove and a window pane. Stillness sits where the wild vines climb, holding the small kind weight of time. Let me stand where the water stays and watch the light leave the younger days. Let the old fields open wide for all I was and all I hide. Growing up is a river slow, deep, where the quiet grasses grow. The barn roof shines after evening rain, rust red bright on the weathered grain. Shovel leans by the garden bed near marigolds and the words unsaid. Hands grow steady, the road grows long. The blackbird keeps its plain old song. Every year takes a little flame and gives back peace with another name. Nothing calls from the empty lane but a morning dove and a window pane. Stillness sits where the wild vines climb, holding the small kind weight of time. Let me stand where the water stays and watch the light leave the younger days. Let the old fields open wide for all I was and all I hide. Growing up is a river slow, deep, where the quiet grasses grow. Maybe the heart is a wooden gate, learning to swing and learning to wait. Maybe the day grows soft and true when no one asks it to stay new. Let me stand where the water stays and watch the light leave the younger days. Growing up is a river slow, deep, where the quiet grasses grow.
The bus rolled past the barley fields with dust on the glass and turning wheels. A red kite pulled at the hazy sky like some old summer passing by. Bare feet once ran where the ditch grass leaned, with pockets full of stones and green. The road still bends by the sycamore road, where small hearts learn what they don't know. The farther the fence post slipped from view, the closer the old creek sounded true. A childhood song in the engine's hum, soft as bees where the peaches hum. Carry me low, carry me along, past the hills where the blackbirds belong. Let the mile signs blur into gold. Let the young days rise from the roadside dust, not to keep, not to hold, just to warm these hands grown old. The driver whistled a tune half made while sun broke wide through the maple shade. A lunch pail knocked by the empty seat, keeping time with the gravel beat. Fields went rolling green and plain, like a quilt laid out after morning rain. Every barn had a weathered face, every cloud knew my old hiding place. The farther the fence post slipped from view, the closer the old creek sounded true. A childhood song in the engine's hum, soft as bees where the peaches hum. Carry me low, carry me long, past the hills where the blackbirds belong. Let the mile signs blur into gold. Let the young days rise from the roadside dust, not to keep, not to hold, just to warm these hands grown old. Maybe the Maybe the past is a field in bloom, seen through glass in a moving room. Carry me low, carry me long, past the hills where the blackbirds belong. Let the mile signs blur into gold. Let the young days rise from the roadside dust.
At the edge of town where the grass grows high, a cattle trail bends toward a copper hill. Dust on my shoes and a hawk in the sky. The old road breathes when the fields go still. Pines lean close with their green dark hands. Smoke from a fire right slow in the air. Every stone remembers the shape of the land, and every silence asks what brought me there. Found the fence where my small feet ran, past blackberry thorns in the leaning shed. The gate hangs loose like an unfinished plan. The meadow hums with the things unsaid. River stones wait in a jar by the stair. A carved up name on a sycamore side. Years move soft like dust in the air, but the trail still turns where the young ones hide. I speak to the dark and it answers plain. Nothing stays whole but it keeps its name. The fire burns low, then it rises again, like a small quiet faith in a room of flame. Carry me slow where the road bends wide, past the bent fence, past the firefly grave. There's a boy in the grass on the far off side, calling each star by a borrowed name. Small as a spark in the pine dark night, still leaving my doubts in the smoking grain. The creek keeps moving with a brown soft sound. No answer carved into cedar or stone, but the longer I walk with my ear to the ground, the less of my leaving feels like alone. Carry me slow where the road bends wide, past the bent fence, past the firefly grave. Carry me slow where the road bends wide, past the bent fence, past the firefly grave. Yeah. Small as a spark in the pine dark night, still leaving my doubts in the smoking flame.
box drum in the summer rain. Rocks in a pocket, grass in hair, a whistle lost in the open air. Somewhere the child is running still over the soft green shoulder of the hill. Now the heart walks room to room like a moth in the afternoon, wanting rest, wanting sky, wanting both and not knowing why. Lay me down by the meadow stream where the minnows turn like a half-kept dream. Let the tall grass cover my restless mind. Let the old days loosen their hands in time. All that was wild, all that was small, still hums in the reeds when evening falls. When evening falls. The oak by the fence has a crooked limb where quiet climbed and the light came in. A kite string caught in the cedar shade still pulls at the years that never stayed. Crickets sing from the ditch at night, soft little sparks in the fading light. Peace comes close then slips away like a deer at the edge of a golden day. Now the heart walks room to room like a moth in the afternoon, wanting rest, wanting sky, wanting both and not knowing why. Lay me down by the meadow stream where the minnows turn like a half-kept dream. Let the tall grass cover my restless mind. Let the old days loosen their hands in time. All that was wild, all that was small, still hums in the reeds when evening falls. Oh, evening falls. Maybe the child never left the field. Maybe the ache is a thing that heals when the wind moves slow through the willow leaves. Some quiet part comes back to me. Lay me down by the meadow stream where the minnows turn like a half-kept dream. Let the tall grass cover my restless mind. All that was small still sings inside, still sings inside. The porch light leaned on the sycamore leaves, a dog barked low through the dust in the trees. Mama's old chair by the screen door side, like it knew how the years go by. Biffy ran with clover grew tall, names in the barn with marks on the wall. The creek still bends by the pasture gate, but the boy who knew it has walked away. Fields turn gold and green again, roads roll out like an old loose thread. Time keeps moving without a sound, leaving little stones where we set things down. Carry me slow, old county road, past the mailbox, past the old fields grown on. Home is a song that changes key, still humming low inside of me. Let the hills know where I've been, let them call me back again. carved in the grain. The sky opens wide where the maples end, like a door that closes and opens again. Fields turn gold and green again. Roads roll out like an old loose thread. Time keeps moving without a sound, leaving little stones where we set things down. Carry me slow, county road, past the mailbox, past the old fields grown on. Home is a song that changes key, still humming low inside of me. Let the hills know where I've been, let them call me back again. Some things stay in the shade of the yard, some things leave and grow less hard. A seed on the wind, a root in the clay, both know the pull of going away. Carry me slow, county road, past the mailbox, past the old fields grown on. Home is a song